Hey guys, it's Wiz, and welcome back to more flight tutorials in PlanetSide 2. In the last video, I feel like I didn't go over the backwards flying too in-depthly as I should have, so really quickly, if I want to branch off to my right, to go backwards in a big loop, I'm going to hold A and S while hitting the vertical thrust and pulling my mouse backwards. All done together, it looks like this. And that's a backwards flight. If you hit the afterburner and pull backwards at the same time, you're going to go a lot quicker, and you're going to go a lot further. Like that. Which is perfect. That's amazing. It's a great technique, and I suggest you get it down and mastered. Just remember to keep an eye on your thrusters to make sure they're pointed in the right direction, like so, and then you can hit afterburner in midair and do the same thing. To master it in midair, it's all about watching the thrusters and knowing when you're in the right place. Now, if I wanted to branch off to the other way, I would do the exact same thing, except holding D, and then hitting the afterburner, and you just go in a different direction. I suggest playing around with it. It's a great technique to learn, and I hope you're practicing all the other tutorials, because it's really how you become a great pilot. And this is probably what's going to be the last video, which is how to outmaneuver your opponents in the air and avoid their fire. Not so much outmaneuvering, because really that's how the flying backwards is, and doing that neat little upside down, holding the decline, tilting your mouse backwards while holding the afterburner, waiting for your thrusters to go, and then hitting them to go backwards. So that was a mess up, but if you practice it, it'll look something like it was in the last video, and it's a really useful technique. Just learn on playing with the thrusters. I taught you the basic concepts. Learn how you can go with them. It's great for hovering around infantry if you need it. It's just all nice. But say someone's behind you, and you don't think going backwards or doing the technique will work. A great thing to do is a barrel roll. To do a barrel roll, you're going to fly straight, hold your vertical thruster, and just move your mouse to the side. It's a really tight barrel roll, guys. You can do that constantly to get a few barrel rolls going. I would not suggest doing it continuously, because it is very predictable, and it's easy to shoot when you're the pursuer. To do something else is another type of barrel roll. It's a wider barrel roll. To do that, you're going to move your mouse diagonally while holding the afterburner, or the vertical thrust still, while holding D or A. And you're going to do a wider barrel roll. You see that one was wider? It's another great technique. You can mix those together to do a sequence of wide and tight barrel rolls. It's just to throw your opponent off and to hopefully dodge some shots. Another thing you can do is to turn left and right, just to kind of throw them away. And a third thing, which is how I like to descend a lot of time, is to flip upside down, holding vertical thrust and pointing your nose down. It's just a quicker way of going down and losing some altitude and to ditch some shots. You can combine that with the afterburner to go down a little faster, and just mix all of that up, guys. If you mix it all up and go crazy, be random, don't be predictable, you'll dodge shots. Some pilots will still be able to shoot you down if they're good. If someone isn't used to seeing someone go insane, they'll miss a lot, usually putting you in a position where you can get behind them and take the advantage in the fight. Just never fly in a straight line. Don't do the circle maneuver, because the circle maneuver actually puts you in a position where if the other pilot is pursuing you, it gives them this amazing shot where everything's basically freeze-framed and you're just in their crosshairs. They can unload an entire clip into you and just get you down. If someone is doing the circle maneuver, another thing that you can do is to circle with them, but hit your afterburners like that. Do the circle back technique, and now they're stuck flying in circles while you're just watching them from above, below, or behind, or wherever you ended up. It's just a great thing to do. It's all about practice. Go out, dogfight, learn what's best in which situations. It's all very hard to explain. It's all just about learning it and practicing the techniques. I really do suggest practicing everything in the warp gate. Get great at it, and then go out, and then don't jump into dogfights immediately. Practice it around all the different kind of terrains. Practice it around mountains and everything like that, and just get comfortable with it. Fighting around mountains is completely different than flying around in the warp gate, but it's again something really hard to teach. It's all about just learning. I would suggest honestly just strafing around mountains. Strafe around mountains as fast as you can. Eventually you get better. You'll just get better with it, knowing when not to hit the mountain, how to turn, how to go around it. They're really great for hiding behind. Like say someone is chasing you and you happen to see a mountain or of some sort. Just run towards the mountain. Just run towards it. It's your safe haven. You're gonna turn. Hug that mountain. Hug it. Try to stay down if you can. Usually what happens is they'll come flying around the mountain, to which you can just turn and then go after them. You're now behind them. It's great if someone's locking you. Say if someone's using the air-to-air missiles. Try to break that line of sight by hugging mountains. Dogfight them around the mountain. If the missile's already launched, if you have some time to get behind that mountain, get really tight close to it, as close as you can, and try to maintain a nice little small spot right there like that, and that missile's going to hit the mountain, it's going to miss you, the lock will be broken, and you're safe. But other than that, it's all about the practice, guys. You really have to sit down, dedicate yourself to practicing, fly around the mountains. I was a horrible pilot when I first started. I just practiced. I watched other pilots fly. I'd attempt to ditch the missiles. I can't tell you how many times I've crashed and burned around the mountains trying to learn how to navigate them. It's all just about the practice. It's all about the practice, guys. One last thing I just noticed, because Zed's shooting rockets. If you want to switch between your rockets, by default it's 1 and 2 on the number keys. I have mine to 1 and 4. So 1 is my rotary, 4 is my missiles. 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. It's just, I find it easier to click and hit 4 really quick, and then click and hit 1. It's just nice. Or I'll use my mouse wheel. You can also switch with the mouse wheel. The problem with the mouse wheel is I find I overswitch it sometimes in the middle of a fast fight, and I end up with rockets when I want rotary, or I end up with rotary when I want rockets. It all comes down to that practice again, guys. I really hope you enjoyed these videos, and I hope they help someone fly. If you have anything else that you want to learn, put it in the comments. If it is something that you can learn without practicing, or is something that, like, how should I put this? If it's, because practice is a lot of the stuff. If practice is how you learn it and it can't be taught, I won't make a video for it. But if it's something that can be taught without the practice, then I'll make the video for it. I think I jumbled that, but I think you get the idea. If it's something that can only be learned by practice, there won't be a video. If it's something that you can learn, and you just aren't sure how to do it, I'll make a video for it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope these really help somebody. I'll keep the hand cam up whenever I stream PlanetSide 2, so that you guys can watch and just see how the hand works and what it looks like in flight. But it all comes down to keeping your plane stable and just kind of experimenting with everything. Don't forget, if you're also on Waterson and NNC and you're interested in learning stuff, Stormfield Squadron is the place to be. We will take our time to teach you. You'll be able to fly with me personally. I can watch you, I can do whatever you want. I'll make it as comfortable as possible to make sure you know how to fly. There's also a great group of guys here. They work really well together, and honestly, when we get into the air, we get stuff done. It's nice. Rather small outfits, so we're always accepting members. All these links will be in the description, by the way. Stormfield, everything, Twitch, I guess that's it. So everything isn't a lot, so it's really easy to take in, guys. I really hope you enjoyed these, and I hope to see you in the skies, and I hope to shoot you down if you're on TR or if you're on VS. It'll be fun fighting times. So, have a good day.